And welcome. This is BigAngry Plays Elite Dangerous, actually. I'm right now streaming this for my friend Zany, who is actually interested in getting this game, and I am fairly addicted to it right now. So, anyway, right now I am in Ackerman Market in Aerovate system, which you'll spend a lot of time in space stations like this. And I'm looking at the bulletin board, which is where they post available missions that you can do or not do. I have 3 missions right now. One is expiring in an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm going to be doing that one right now. Take scrap to Aristotle Gateway for repurposing. So I have 2 scrap in my 32 cargo holds. And I'm going to take these to Aristotle Gateway and Yakabugai. What is going to happen then is going to drop off that scrap, pick up my credits, and I'm also got a give food mission for Ackerman Market, which is where I am right now, so I'm going to be coming back here with food cartridges, 7 for that one and 5 for that one. I love the 2-for-1 quests. In my cargo hold right now is 30 tea and 2 scrap. And the scrap is haulage for a mission that they give you right off. Going to return to the surface. And I'm playing this with a gamepad, an Xbone 1, or an Xbone gamepad. But a lot of people have a lot more luck with a joystick. I prefer this because I don't have a joystick. Anyway, I'm going to go out of the space station here and start flying or start hyperspace toward Yakabugai. And you see here on the navigation tab, I've got Yakabugai locked. Can't engage hyperdrive yet because I'm in a space station and they frown on that.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Waiting for the people above me to go through the slot.
Landing gear retracted.
Throttling up. Now, in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see the mask locked has a light on. As soon as I'm free from that, I'm going to start the frame shift drive, which takes me into hyperspace. And it does have to charge up a bit.
Frame shift drive charging.
See? But as long as you're pointed in the Yakabugai direction, it'll fire.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And this right here is actually a loading screen. Every time you come out of hyperspace, you come right next to a sun. So yeah, it pays to have a fuel scoop.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
There's Aristotle Gateway. I'm flying a little out of the way so that I can get to Aristotle Gateway without getting interdicted, which is when someone tries to pull you out of hyperspace to jack your stuff. On the right-hand side of the circle is the, on the bottom of the screen is the throttle. And you'll see it's got a blue line on it, up and down. The blue line indicates the best speed you should be going. And I like flying all janky like that so that people can't interdict me. But that's just me. So... when it hits when it goes under 1 million miles, the MM, then I can hop out of Super Cruise, which is what I'm in right now, which is a form of hyperspace, and it'll be a safe distance so I can start landing. Safe disengage ready. Welcome back, Zany. Once I get to about 4 km, I'm going to throttle way the heck down. Go to my contacts feed, lock target, and request docking.
Docking request denied.
Now, the docking request was denied because all the docking ports are in use right now. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a wait. There we go. Port 1 just opened.
Docking request granted.
Now, I have something called the auto docker. It's a add-on for your ship, and it auto docks. And you can hear Blue Danube in the background because it has a sense of humor and plays that like in 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Now you'll want to enter the hangar, go to Starport Services. Back to the bulletin board, deliver the cargo. Commodities market. Gonna sell off that 30T that I brought. Going to sell it for 43,890 credits with a profit of 7,600. So I need 12 food cartridges. Gonna refuel. And marine equipment is actually in high demand at the Ackerman Market, so I'm going to stock up on that.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Thank you. But I probably should check the bulletin board, see if there's anything going back to that area. Nope. So I'm going to return to the surface. But first I'm going to set my navigation back to Eravate. Lock destination. And you can see on the circle just to the left of the starport services, that white dot is where the portal, or where the target is to fly back to Eravate.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
And once again, we watch for mass lock to turn off.
Frameshift drive charging.
And activate the friendship drive. I'm sorry, the frameshift drive. Thank you, British voiceover.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Back to the loading screen. And it does get a lot more exciting than this, especially when you're discovering new paths. Or when you get interdicted.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
I'm flying up here so that there we go. There's the throttle going up higher. There's such a thing as gravity wells and all that kind of stuff in here. And I just seriously overshot, but that's okay, because I can always go back. Because I wasn't paying attention, because I was talking. But there are much longer routes than this. This is a very, very, very short route compared to some of the other ones, and this is a direct light jump, so... I may as well try and dock manually for this one. Just to show how that can be. Since it does take a while in order to get to a station that has to a station that has the docking computer.
Docking request denied.
I need to approach further because I was apparently going the opposite direction of where I needed to go.
Docking request granted.
There's the mail slot.
Landing gear deployed.
And we want to go to 14 right there.
Docking successful. Engines
There we go.
Disengaged.
There is training and stuff, training missions that are not in the open world that you can practice docking and whatnot. It does take a bit of trying to master, really. Back to the bulletin board. Looking for freelance employment consultants. They want slaves. Going to unload the merchandise that I have. For a cool 13,000 credit profit. See, I could probably get to Cremain from here with cargo. But yeah, any questions about this? Because I think that's a decent enough demo. I mean, there are some training missions, and I'll show those to you in a sec. The list of them. There's the list of the training missions. There's a lot of combat training. I actually haven't done those before, but they will be helpful if you decide to go the bounty hunting route. There's basically three routes that you can go. There's trading, there's combat, and there's exploration. And you make money doing all three of those, actually. And you can get new ships, you can upgrade the components on the ship that you have, and if you buy a new ship, you don't have to sell the old one. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's strangely addictive. I don't know why I'm so addicted to it, but I am. It's just a really fun game, and oh yeah, explorations. It's what you do is you go to far off star systems, and by the way, the entire world for this game, or the entire giant map for this game, is a scale replica of the actual Milky Way galaxy, which I think is really neat. But what you do is you go to far-off star systems in the exploration route, and you buy, or you can use your basic scanner to scan planets and everything like that, and explore, and you go back to other star systems that are at least 20 light years away, and you can sell that data. And that's how you make money with that. And by the way, there is a solo mode if you don't feel like playing with people, even though the game is really huge as far as the universe or the galaxy goes. So you will encounter other people, but you will also encounter a whole bunch of NPCs. And the other people you may encounter at space stations, and I mean, the space stations you can't exactly go into on foot or anything like that yet. That is in the plans for the future of the game, but you will encounter them either in combat roles or trying to go in through the mail slot in a station or what have you. You can in the 1.2 update that's coming soon, trademark, you will be able to fly with friends in wing formation and do combat and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how things work in Journey, but I probably that sounds to be true. But there is a solo mode, there is an open play mode, and there is private group mode, which you can go in with your friends and whatnot. Or you can actually encounter your friends in open play mode. Yeah, setting up squadrons is definitely in the plans for 1.2, which will be coming out soon. It's actually really fun. And I've only been doing the trading route. I did just buy a ship. Here, actually, let me go back in and show you some of the ships that are available, since I am at a shipyard station. I did just buy a fighter ship. Oh, maybe I sold that back. Either way, there's the Sidewinder, which is the ship that everyone starts with. Type 6 transporter has all those cargo racks. I mean, 16,882, but that costs a million damn credits. The hauler is the more economical version of that. You can update the travel, or not the travel, the cargo holds. I used to use one of those all the damn time. It was the first ship that I upgraded to before I got the Cobra. My good friend Bunny recommended getting the Cobra Mark III. I don't think they have the Cobra at this station, but I can take a look at it through other means, I think. But yeah, you can upgrade those cargo racks to 8s, so you have 16 total on that one. I have 32 total on the one that I'm doing now. You lose top speed and boost speed from the Sidewinder. On that one, top speed 220, 320 miles a second boost speed on the Sidewinder, and 200 and 300 on the hauler. Next up is the Type 7 transport, which costs 17.5 million credits, which, look at the number of cargo holds on that. 32, 32, 16, 16, 8. That's nuts. The Eagle is next. It's an economical fighter. You get 240 miles a second and 350 miles a second top speed and boost speed. Top maneuverability. Shields and armor are lower than the Eagle, or lower than the Cobra, but that's to be expected. The Cobra is 300,000 credit ship. This one's only 45,000. But you do get this is a fighter, pure and simple. It's got a basic fuel tank, and it's got 2 cargo holds, but you're not using it to haul stuff. You're using it to interdict, and you're using it to find pirates or wanted bounty heads or other players. The Asp is another, let's see, this is a cargo ship. It's got a higher top speed and boost speed than most of the other stuff. It's got 6 maneuverability out of 10. Shields and armor are a lot higher than the one that I'm in. It does have, if you look up here, utility mounts, small hardpoints, and medium hardpoints. The hardpoints are the actual, what's the deal? Munitions, and the utility mounts are for things like chaff launchers or heat sinks, stuff like that. And then the internal compartments, this has, it does have cargo space, but you can use that for other things as well. Then there's the, it goes back to the Sidewinder. But I have a Sidewinder in storage. It's the basic Sidewinder. Everyone starts with the Sidewinder. It is a free ship, and it comes with everything in it is free. So if you die in the Sidewinder, then it doesn't cost anything to reload in the Sidewinder from the latest port that you died in, or that you docked in. Let's see. Modules. Fire groups. Fire groups, you can set things so that you have primary weapons and secondary weapons. The primary weapons are the 1, the secondary weapons are the 2, and you can see across here, these are the fire groups that I have, the different loadouts. If I'm doing peaceful stuff, then I'm in 2. The basic discovery scanner and the chaff launcher are on 1, or primary fire, and the heatsink launcher is on secondary fire. Pulse laser on primary and heatsink launcher on secondary. That's for when I get interdicted. And if I do get interdicted and I feel like fighting back a bit, I have a mine launcher, which is a proximity defensive thing that you can fire behind you, and if the ship that's attacking you hits one of those mines, then they take a lot of damage. But cargo, don't have any. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Outfitting. I have a heatsink launcher, which purges the ship's heat into a disposable sink block, which is then ejected. So if you fly too close to a star, or you get interdicted and your heat system overloads, then you can just handy-dandily fire off the heatsink launcher, and you'll be back to like 60% heat. I also have a chaff launcher, which, if someone has a gimbal or turret-mounted device, this causes it to lose lock. Taking a look at the internals, and you see like the C3, E4, E4 on the right-hand side there. C is the class. It goes from I to A, and it usually starts with E on your ship, and if you upgrade to D, that is generally going to make the Ds are lighter than the Es, and well, that's not a good example. That doesn't have Ds and Es. Power distributor. The D is 50 tons. The C is 1.3 tons. The D is 1 ton, and those are the classes as well. But as you can see, weapons capacity, weapons recharge, engines capacity recharge, and whatnot. That's what the power distributor's for. I have the D rating class 3, which is 2 tons, and it has a. This is for diverting power to the engines or the weapons or the systems, and you can do that. Or there's a standard docking computer, which I've heard good and bad things about it. Sometimes if you get bumped by another ship on the way in, then it can screw up, but I haven't had any problems with it, so I'm quite happy with it. I have two 16 capacity cargo racks, fuel tank, 16 capacity, which, as you can see here, fuel tanks are basically 2, 4, 8, or 16, and they affect fuel capacity on the right-hand side, on the bottom right, actually, and the more fuel you have, the further you can make it long or on marathon sessions, meaning non-direct jump range. So if you have to take a couple of jumps to get to the system that you want to get to, and I can show you how that works. Here is the galaxy map. You can search for a galaxy or a system and go there, or you can just blindly find your way through here. But yeah, if you say wanted to go to Isleta there, it is 49.18 light years away. You can plot route, and it will take you through there, and there. That's how many jumps it would take to get there. And it would probably take pretty much my entire fuel battery to do that. But the good news is there's stations in almost all of those systems where you can refuel. And let's take a look at the system map here. This is for Aerovate. And it shows the Aerovate 10A, there's Aerovate 10, and it shows there's Cleave Hub, which is circling Aerovate 2. And you can tell what kind of stuff they will have at that station by what kind of planet it is. High metal content planet. So that'll have mining utilities, and not utilities, but mining byproducts and whatnot. There's also a website, which I will link you to, Zany, in Facebook chat. Thrud's Elite Dangerous trading tool that will show you what every station has trade-wise as of the last update to it by the users. And it can plot trade routes. It can tell you what good would be most valuable to take from your current destination to your next destination, and whatnot. That is for trading, basically, but let's see here real quick. Galaxy map. I'm going to check out. Okay, LP 751-1 is 20.83 light years away. So if I had the data for the planets in the Aerovate system, then I could fly to LP 751-1 and take a look at what's there, system view. And go to, say, Bamford Port, which is circling LP 751-4. I know, very imaginative names. And sell the data that I got from the Aerovate system for credits, the exploration data 4 credits, and they'd pay you some money for it. So that would cover, fuel costs and whatnot. And the fuel scoop, which is a add-on for your ship, basically lets you skim going around one of the suns, and it takes the thermal energy from the sun while it's heating up your ship, mind you, and converts it to fuel, so you won't have outrageous fuel bills once you go to the next station. It's very invaluable, and Bunny actually turned me on to it, so he gets credit for that. But hopefully I've given you a good idea of what to expect with this game, and I know I've only really shown you the trading portion of it, but yeah, it's a hell of a fun game. I enjoy it a lot, and I mean, I didn't get to show you any interdiction, but yeah, I'm kind of glad about that because I was carrying a lot of valuable cargo. And sometimes the interdictors will request that you drop the cargo and they'll let you go. Sometimes they just say die, die, die. But I've found at least that if you drive sporadically in direction to direction while you're being attacked, then it's very hard to get a lock on you unless they have auto fire or auto lock stuff. In which case, chaff fire is very useful, very, very useful. Okay, that is it for this stream. This has been BigAngry Plays Elite Dangerous and BigAngry Explains Elite Dangerous for Zany Plays. Thanks for joining us, and if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on my Twitter, which is actually @BigAngryPlays. All right, thanks, and I will see you later.